hello for our final special Facebook Live traveling through Omaha. We finally made it out to our beloved village of Boys Town. And this is a special location because this is the original drive into the village of Boys Town. When Father Flanagan bought this property in 1921, it was called Overlook Farm. And there was a birch drive, and that's what we're standing on. There was a street covered with birch trees, lining it all the way up onto the property. And Father Flanagan loved it. He decided that's going to be our official entrance to the village of Boys Town. Many boys had walked up this street over the decades, coming to live with Father Flanagan. Many of them homeless. They had been walking for weeks and months sometimes, traveling to come to Boys Town, and they would come right up this road. All the special guests who came to visit Boys Town back in the 1920s and 30s would come up this road. We had President Roosevelt and Mrs. Eleanor Roosevelt, the First Lady, come and visit. We had Mickey Rooney, Spencer Tracy from the movie come up this drive. All these special people enter the village through this road. And you can kind of see our old entrance is gone now because they've expanded Dodge Street, Old Lincoln Highway, so it's been totally redone. But we used to have an entrance sign right down there in 1925, put there by Father Flanagan. And right on that sign it said, "Visitors always welcome." He wanted people to come and visit. And it also said, "All races, all creeds, all colors. All children are welcome to come and live here in the village of Boys Town." And he put it right there at the entrance. So every boy that wanted to come live here knew they were welcome, regardless of the race or the religion. And also, too, he wanted people driving by to understand this was a community for all children, no matter the race or the religion. He intentionally created one of the first intentionally created integrated communities in America. This is so what's unique about this property. This road was used for many, many years here in the village of Boys Town. Father actually built his home right at the top of the road, so all the cars would come in and go right past his house. And right in the middle is where all the main buildings used to be. We still have the little post office is still there. That was built back in the 1930s. And this is the heart of the village of Boys Town. There was a sunken garden here. We still have our garden there, our rose garden in honor of Father Flanagan. So people can come and actually see what it looked like in the 1920s and 1930s. Eventually, Father Flanagan expanded the village. And when he expanded the village, everything moved to the east to our new buildings that we had. Father built in 1940s. So this part of campus kind of became quiet. It became what was called the grade school side. And eventually this road was shut down and the main entrance was moved away. But this road holds a special place in the heart here in the village of Boys Town, because this is the road again that hundreds of boys would walk up when they would begin their new lives here at Boys Town. Children would walk up and they'd go up to the Father Flanagan house, knock on the door. Father Flanagan or Miss Nellie would answer the door and say, "How can I help you?" And they'd often would say, "Father, can I come and live with you here in the village of Boys Town?" So this street has been very important to us, and it's part of our heritage here at Boys Town that we preserve this section of it, because this is an important part of our history of Boys Town. This is how the children entered, just as they enter today through our new entrance. So this is a very unique part of the village of Boys Town many people don't get to see. And I want to thank you today for joining me on our tour as we went throughout the city of Omaha. We started at the beginning. Now we're out here to the village of Boys Town that Father created. And I hope you can come out and visit us sometime and learn more about the community of Boys Town and how we operate today, serving children and families across America. If you'd like to become a donor, please go to boystown.org and learn how you can help with that mission. And also, too, I hope you're going to join us tomorrow. We're going to talk about international Boys Towns around the world. And then we're also going to have a little quiz, Boys Town quiz on Friday. So I hope you can join us for History Week. And thank you very much for tuning in and being a supporter of Boys Town and helping us to carry on the mission of Father Flanagan. So I hope to see you tomorrow for our next Facebook Live. Thank you very much for joining me today on this special tour through the history of Boys Town.